There's actually genuinely like 10,000, bro. Yo, get out of here. No wonder he said he doesn't want people driving through. Fuck that dude was gonna.
After wrapping up the Rattlesnake Trail, we stopped for lunch, took a breather, and got ready for the next part of the day. The original plan for this trip was 3 trails. We only ended up getting 2 done. Mud Springs Trail is listed by the Forest Service as Trail 4W696. It is an 8.4 mile 4x4 and ATV trail in the Naches Ranger District, running between Forest Road 1601 and the Clover Springs Road. On paper, that sounds simple enough, but this area has a way of reminding you that mileage does not tell the whole story. Mud Springs runs through timber, clearings, and high ridge country near the edge of the William O. Douglas Wilderness. That boundary matters because once you get into the wilderness, motorized travel stops. Out here, the trail stays on the legal 4x4 side, but you are still right up against some big rugged country. The Forest Service rates the Mud Springs as more difficult, and several off-road descriptions point out the same thing. The views can be incredible, but the trail also gets tighter, rougher, and a lot less forgiving depending on the conditions. So leaving the Rattlesnake, we already knew this next trail was going to be a better test for the 4Runner. No new skid plate marks yet, but Mud Springs was about to change that. After lunch, we packed up, got back on the road, and headed for the second trail of the day. Before we even made it to Mud Springs, the road gave us our first job of the day. Nothing major, just a branch in the way, but it was a good reminder that out here, the trail day can start before the actual trail does. The dash cam does not always show how tight it feels in person, but right away the trees started to close in around the vehicles. It was not an obstacle yet, but it changed the mood pretty quickly. After the open road getting here, this felt like the trail was pulling us in and saying, alright, now we are getting started. As we kept moving, the trees slowly opened back up, just enough to lead us into the first real challenge of the trail. This was the first spot where the Mud Springs really got our attention. At first, the dash cam does not make it look too bad, but as we came around the corner, you can start to see the downhill dropping off to the left. And this is where Jasmine started asking the same question I think everybody was wondering. Are we sure this is the right way?
Is this the hard one?
No, it's raining.
Oh, whoa.
What the?
Whoa.
What the?
James?
I got it. Calm down.
She was not wrong to be concerned. This is one of those sections where the trail looks a lot different from the inside of the 4Runner than it does on camera. Slow, steady, and no sudden moves. You're doing fine, keep going. Just come in behind me on the flat spot. After the steep section, the trail started to change again. We went from green forests into an old burn area, and the whole landscape felt different almost immediately. The trees that were once alive and green are now standing like white skeletons across the hillside. There was still some grass coming back underneath, but everything felt drier, more exposed, and the dust was so fine it was almost like talcum powder. This part of the trail had a completely different mood: quiet, open, dusty, and a little haunting. It was one of those stretches where you slow down, not because of a big obstacle, but because the land itself makes you pay attention. From here, Mud Springs kept us in the burn area for a while.
You're good.
The trail started weaving through those standing dead trees with dry grass, loose dirt, and dust hanging behind every vehicle. It was not one single big obstacle.
You're good.
It was more like a long stretch of paying attention. The road would tighten up, open back up, and then pull us right back in between the trees again.
Well, just follow
And
the
with the
trail.
ground this dry and powdery, every vehicle in front of you left a dust cloud to
You're
drive
good.
through.
You're gonna just straighten it out. Just crank it a little bit this way. Go. Turn your tire. Turn your tire. Turn your tire. Yes, you're good. Go straight. Wide turn. Yep, go ahead and crank it. Yep, you should make it. Move that tire, move that tire. You're gonna hit that, the log. You got like a half a foot.
Sorry, I'm learning my feet.
Don't worry, I'm learning too.
If you straighten your tires or turn to the left, ride it.
Yeah,
As long as it rubs and doesn't punch it, that's
yeah, just rub against that log.
yeah. Slow, slow.
Okay, James, out of the way. Yeah, you're good.
Don't do it too sharp. Just take it easy.
You want to move the
I'm gonna pull
forerunner?
forward a little bit, so-
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there probably is. That's what makes this fun. It should be a piece of cake for him.
Especially now with that little bit
Since you moved it, yeah.
I see why you thought that was a bird sound now, too.
Oh, yeah. Ah. Ooh. Oh, you got it. Yep, you're good, you're good. Now zigzag the other way. You're doing good. Good job.
This is the rock that gave the Forerunner its new skid plate witness marks. It did its job, but it definitely let us know it was there. After we scraped over it, the middle vehicle stopped and moved it out of the way so the rest of the group would not catch it the same way. This is one of the good things about wheeling with friends. Someone hits the problem first, and then everyone learns from it. Coming down out of the main burn area, the whole trail changed again. The sun was starting to drop behind us, and the dust we'd kicked up caught the light between the dead trees. For a few moments, the burn area did not feel harsh anymore. It felt quiet, almost peaceful. Just the trail, the dust, and the last bit of sunlight pushing through the trees behind us. After weaving through the burn area, the trail finally opened up again. We stopped for a few minutes just to take in the view. The last light was hitting the valley below, and you could see the snow-capped mountains off in the distance. After the dust, tight turns, and burned timber, this felt like the trail was giving us a little reward. Sometimes that is the best part of these trips. You work your way through the rough sections, and then the forest opens up and reminds you why you came out here in the first place. And just when we thought Mud Springs was done surprising us, we ran into the local trail traffic. The shepherd moved the sheep just enough for us to pass through, and honestly it was the perfect way to end this trail. No big finale, no dramatic obstacle, just taillights, dust, sheep, and the Forerunner heading home with a few new witness marks underneath. Mud Springs gave us views, tight sections, burn scars, dust, a couple of lessons, and one very unexpected traffic jam. Thanks for riding along with us.
This is where McDonald's gets their meat.
No, why is there so much? Genuine